Grace and peace to you for the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Welcome to the channel, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we're going to go ahead and study Matthew chapter 25. And there's a lot to get with it, so let's go to it. So Jesus has two parables here. One is, the two of them are very important. One is the parable of the 10 virgins. So let's read that one first. Then the kingdom of heaven will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish, and 5 were wise. For when the foolish took their lamps, they took no oil with them. But the wise took flask of oil with their lamps. As the bridegroom was delayed, they will become drowsy and slept. But at midnight there was a cry, "Here is the bridegroom, come out to meet him." Then all those virgins rose and went and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, for our lamps were going out." But the wise answered, saying, "Since there will not be enough oil for us and for you, go rather to the dealers and buy for yourselves." And while they were going to buy, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the marriage feast, and the door was shut. After, the other virgins came also, saying, "Lord, Lord, open to us." But he answered, "Truly I say to you, I don't know you. Watch therefore." Watch out. Watch out. Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour. So what Jesus is trying to say to us is, always be prepared for the kingdom of heaven to come. Don't be foolish, and always carry yourselves enough oil, enough way, and to treat yourselves the way Jesus walks. Always be prepared for that moment. Don't be foolish. Now, the parable of the talents is a very interesting thing. So, first of all, there were slaves, and the master gave them 1 talent of each. 1 talent will probably be 1 gold coin, and they were giving them each a 1 coin, and to make whatever they wish to make more and double the master's money. So that's why this is here, because there's a reason. So let's read on that one. For it will be like the man going on a journey who called his servants and entrusted to them his property. To one he gave 5 talents, and the other 2, and the other 1, to each according to his ability. Then he went away. He who had received the 5 talents went at once and traded with them, and he made 5 talents more. So also he who had the 2 talents made 2 talents more. But he who had received the 1 talent went and dug in the ground, and he hid his master's money. Now after a long time, the master those servants came and settled accounts with them. And he who had received the 5 talents came forward, bringing 5 talents more, saying, "Master, you delivered to me 5 talents. Here I have made 5 talents more." His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You will have been faithful over a little. I will set you over much. Enter into the joy of your master. And he also who had the 2 talents came forward, saying, Master, you delivered to me 2 talents. Here I have made 2 talents more. His master said to him, Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a little. I will set you over much. Enter into the joy of your master. He also had received the 1 talent, came forward, saying, Master, I knew you to be a hard man, reaping where you did not sow, and gathering where you scattered no seed. So I was afraid, and I went and hid the talent in the ground. Here you have what is yours. But the master answered to him, You wicked and slothful servant, you knew that I have reaped where I have not sown, and gathered where I scattered no seed. Then you ought to have invested my money with the bankers, and at my coming I should have received what was my own with interest. So take the talent from him and give it to who is the 10 talents. For to everyone who has will more be given, and he will have in abundance. But for the one who has not, even has will be taken away. And cast the worthless servant into an outer darkness. In that place there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Now that's what Jesus is talking about. It's always what he's trying to say is that he's trying to give the gospel. He's trying to give the good news. He gave you what he gave you, enough to spread the gospel, to give the good news. And some of them kept it to themselves. Some of them gave the good news to a small group. Some of them gave the gospel to almost everyone in the village. But for him, he hid it. He hid it in his heart. He kept it. He didn't say anything. I hope that makes understanding for you, that the kingdom of heaven is always given to you, and he gave you the good news. Always be prepared. Always be in God's mercy and grace. Always be prepared, because the kingdom of heaven will be here at any time or any hour. So always be prepared. So I'll leave you with that beautiful, beautiful Bible study, and I hope you read the whole entire chapter and it gives you wisdom and understanding of it. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord shine on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show you favor and give you peace.